What's up? What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Kimmy B, where you can what? Be yourself. And today, I have a shirt on, so don't trip. Today, I'm coming to you with some tea, honey. I got my mug, and I got my peppermint tea. And so, I'm bringing you the tea today. So, boo, trust me. Stay tuned, okay? Okay, so I'm dropping the tea about my boyfriend and how I found out my boyfriend was gay. Okay, so let's start over. You guys are probably like, Kim, you just told us in your last video you're a lesbian, so what are you talking about? This happened before I committed to the lesbian lifestyle. And let me just tell you the story. So I transferred from a predominantly white high school and I transferred to a predominantly black high school. So um, I got to the school and this guy was at my locker. And it's the first day. So I'm like, maybe I have the problem locker. So whatever. So I get to my locker and I put in the combination and it opens. So I'm like, maybe this is my locker. So he starts talking to me. He was like, so I've never seen you around. What's good? You look real nice. I'd like to talk to you. And I'm like, when I tell you at this time, I did not like black people. I looked at him like he was the most disgusting thing in my life. I was just like, who are you? Like, why are you talking to me? And so it happened for 2 months. 2 months. He will keep coming to my locker every morning. So I finally gave in after the second week because he kept asking me, you want to go to breakfast together and stuff. Like breakfast was from 7:30. No, I think breakfast was from 7:15 to 8, and then classes start. So I finally gave in. I was like, okay, yeah, we can go to breakfast. So we went to breakfast. And, we was just talking and stuff about his life. And he was different because he wasn't a nigga. He was like an Oreo. He was a black boy, but he was black on the outside, white on the inside. So we really related very well. We related great. And the honest reason why I didn't want to give him a chance because at first I thought it was a prank because I'm like, first off, everybody been calling me precious. Don't no dude ever like me. And this dude don't even know me, but he want to talk to me. So I'm like, something fishy. Which one of y'all seen him over here to prank assist? Like which one? But come to find out, he really did like me. So he asked me out, and I was kind of like, no, I don't know. I've never had a boyfriend before. And I knew I was gay because at my old school, I had a crush on my English teacher. So I was just like, I really want to date girls. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, that's what I'm attracted to. That's what I like. And it's like, at that age in ninth grade, I didn't know, like, exactly how to express my feelings or how to exactly say what I was thinking or what I was feeling and stuff like that. So I was like, I don't really know what it is, but I know I like women. I said, I know I like women. So, opening my tea. So we finally, I gave him a chance and we started dating. And when it got out that we were dating, let me tell you, everybody was just like, what? So I had a couple friends. I'm not going to say their names. But I had a couple friends, maybe 4 friends. And this gay guy was like, I slept with your boyfriend. And I'm like, my boyfriend? Like, what? He was like, your boyfriend's gay. He likes dick. He sucked my dick. I effed him with my dick in the butt. And I'm just like, okay. So at that time, that was my first boyfriend. So I was like, whatever, y'all. I don't care. I'm happy. happy. I have a boyfriend. I don't care what y'all say. Okay, so another undercover gay guy came to me and was like, yeah, your boyfriend is gay because he sucked me up in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, I don't care. Like, obviously, if y'all don't care, why do y'all keep bringing it to me? So they finally kept bringing it and bringing it. I'm like, whatever, whatever. So one day the gay guy, I'm going to call him Max, was like, I know you don't want to break up with him, but we're just trying to be your friend. We're trying to tell you he's no good and he's gay. He's not even into girls. And so I was like, that's cool. I was like, I'm gay. I'm not into dudes. And he was like, then why are you with him? I was like, because my mom wants me to date and stuff because she's never seen me around dudes. And she's already been suspicious about me being a lesbian. So she's just like, you need a boyfriend, basically. And so I was just like, whatever to Max, like, leave me alone, Max. The conversation's over. So I'm going to call my boyfriend, John. So I saw my boyfriend, John, talking to Max. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And so John is like, don't believe anything Max says. Max is a liar. He just wants to destroy our relationship. Blah, 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 all this other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, okay, great. So months go by and we're really dating. Like, we're going on trips. Not trips, but like we're going to the movies. He's met my mom. We went to this family party together where, we came out as a couple. And it even came down to us getting ready to have sex. Let me tell you, that's when I found out that your girl is not a fan of the penis. I really gagged in my mouth when he pulled it out. And let me be honest, he doesn't have a little wee wee. He had a nice size one. I don't know. I was just like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, what am I supposed to do with this? So we're going to fast forward. That situation happened. And then Max is coming back again. You know your boyfriend just has sex with Mark. And I'm like, what? Who is Mark? Blah, 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 this and that. And I'm like, why do y'all keep bringing this stuff to me? Why can't y'all just let me be happy? Like, why can't y'all let me be happy? So one day we were in homeroom and John had my phone and I had his phone. So I was going through his phone and I read this message from this girl named, I'm not going to put her real name, I almost did, but I'm not, what's it going to call her? Stacy. It's from this girl named Stacy. So Stacy, the text said, next time I suck your dick, can you clean it because it tastes like pee? When I tell y'all, I went left. Now, this is before therapy, before I had anger management therapy and stuff like that. This is before I started seeing any type of therapist. So I went off. When I said I went off, I started dumping the desk. I flipped it over and I slapped him in the back of the head. Like, when I said I slapped him, I went up like this and went bam, just smacked the shit out of him. And he went off. He's like, man, what the, why you hitting me? Why you hitting me? Blah, blah. I'm like, who is this girl telling you to clean your dick? And I'm being loud and ghetto. I'm fitting all the negative stereotypes of a black girl. So I'm just like, why is this girl, da da da. And the school I went to, because the teacher didn't do nothing. She was just sitting there minding her business. She really had that look, like she's sipping her tea, minding her business, naive. So he ended up cheating on me with the girl that he lied and said he didn't cheat on me with and everything. So I was like, you know what? I don't tolerate cheating. I just don't. So I said, deuces. F you, F the girl, deuces. And what pissed me off the most is because the girl was trying to be my friend. Stacy was trying to be my friend. And it would piss me off because it would be me, Stacy, Max, and John, because we all had therapy. We started therapy together. Like, they would put us in group therapy and stuff. And Stacy would be sitting all on my boyfriend, sitting on John's lap and stuff. And me and my best friend at that time would be just watching like, is she really doing this? So mind you, at that time, I'm learning how I'm learning self control and how to manage my anger. Because at that time, what I wanted to do was to run up to her, grab her by her ponytail, and beat her ass. Like that's what I wanted to do. But seeing as we're in therapy, I'm like, let me try to use some of the things that they have taught me and try to utilize it. So I walked over to them, and I'm being real calm. And I'm like, could you please get off my boyfriend? Like, don't sit on my boyfriend's lap like that. Y'all over here giggling, hee hee ha ha my ass. I don't like that shit. So she's like, we're not even doing that. All I'm doing is sitting on his lap. And I'm like, and I'm asking you to get off his fucking lap. And I'm looking at John. I'm like, John, so you're not going to tell her to get off your lap? And then he finally just like, oh, okay, Stacy, get off my lap. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, cool. I said, I'm not trying to trip. So I went to my counselor, my therapist at the time. I'm like, I want to beat up Stacy. I want to fight her. I want to beat her ass. And she's like, no, I'm glad you came to me, but no, you can't do that. That's not the right thing to do. I was like, I feel like she's sleeping with my boyfriend. I already found text messages. This bitch is getting comfortable. All this blah, blah. She's like, it's okay. So we were all in an after school program together, right? And I sat in a seat, the last seat before the back seat. And Stacy and John sat back there, behind me. My nigga didn't sit beside me, but he sat behind me with another chick. I already was heated. I was mad. I was at my breaking point. I was just like, you know what? I don't even like him. Like, oh, I don't even like him. So I didn't say nothing. So he called me that night, after we came back from my after school program. And he was like, I really got to tell you something. And I'm like, in my head, I'm already like, you already got to tell me you've been sleeping with her. And I already know. So I'm like, I'm not even worried about it. Like, I said, I'm not even worried about it. So I'm just like, what you got to tell me? And he was like, I'm gay. And I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, hold up. How are you gay? But you getting all cozy with Stacy. And he was like, to be honest, I just wanted to see if I was sexually attracted to her, if I could have sex with her. So I'm like, what are you trying to see with me? Like, am I also what you trying to see? He was like, to be honest, my dad, I've never had a black girlfriend. So my dad was like, I need to find a girlfriend that's black. And he was like, and you seem like the one that would talk to me and give me a chance and stuff like that. He was like, but I really think I'm gay. I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, guess what? He was like, well, I was like, I'm gay too. I was like, I'm gay. I said, I'm glad we're both gay. I'm glad we can have this conversation. So let's just be friends. Let's let everyone think we're still together, but I'm not giving you no more sex. Like, that's never gonna happen again. I don't want to kiss you anymore. None of that. We can hold hands in the hallways and stuff like that. You can still walk me home from school and stuff, but all that other stuff is a no. So he's like, cool, right. So fast forward a couple months later, we had this argument about something. I don't remember. No, we had an argument because my ex-best friend at that time was like, I really think your boyfriend is cheating on you. And I didn't know how to tell her that, hey, I'm gay. If he is cheating, I don't care. We're just friends, whatever. So she was saying all this negative stuff about him. And so I don't know. Something flipped at me and I was just like, I'm done. I'm over it. Fuck him. So I found his class and I went in his class, and this is me being ghetto in the middle of the teacher talking. I'm like, I almost said his real name. I'm like, John, I don't want to be with you no more. It's over. I walked out, slammed the door, walked out. All I hear is the door bang open. He's like, what the fuck you say? Blah, 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 said. And I turn around, and I'm being ghetto. I didn't even have that much hair because I was still permanent at the time. So I turned my neck around. I was like, I said I don't want to be with you anymore. Blah 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 blah. And so he started charging at me. So I ran to our homeroom and locked the door. And this nigga banging on the door. So me and my best friend like, what the heck do we do? Like, what do we do? He's banging, yelling. So now other teachers are coming out. So we ended up calling our therapist that was in the hallway. Was upstairs in our area, but was like down the hallway. So she answers. I'm like, John's out here acting crazy. He's banging, he's yelling, he's screaming. And me and my friend, I was almost about to say her name. Me and my friend were in the homeroom and we don't know what to do. We're scared. So I start crying because he's calling me a bitch. He called me a fat whale, all this negative shit. He banking. And so he finally busts the door open and he's charging at me. So I can fight. But I'm not about to fight a whole ass nigga. He was 6'4", 6'5". Nigga, I was only 5 freaking 1. So I'm like, nigga, I'm not about to fight you. Like, I'm not about to fight a whole nigga. So my best friend at that time stands in front of me and was like, you not about to hit my best friend. And she was like 5'8". So she had a little more height on him than I did. And so our therapist runs in, she's like, go back, ooh, ooh, ooh. See, I slipped up. And she runs in and she's like, John, you need to put your hands back. And she put him in a hole, like a hand hole, and they call the police and stuff. And so the police comes and they asking what's going on. So I'm telling them everything. And they're like, okay. So they suspend him for a week. And so that whole week, I didn't talk to him on the phone. I didn't hear nothing, none of that. Just it was over. Like, I was like, it's done. So my mom was like, what happened to John? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, me and John broke up. And the sad part is my mom was gonna say, what did you do? I'm like, what you mean, what did I do? I said, why gotta be the reason why we broke up? Why? She's like, you had to do something for him to break up with you. I'm like, first off, I broke up with him. I was like, and second off, I'm an angel, so I didn't do anything. So fast forward, years later, he goes to a different school. He ends up going to a different school. I stay at the school, at the current school that we were in at that time. And months pass, and he comes back to our school, and he starts dating this girl. So this girl is like all in my face talking about, I know you still want my boyfriend. And I'm like, first off, I already had him. Second off, I'm gay. So I don't even want your nigga. So the bitch was like trying to fight me. So I was like, cool, whatever. So we was in a pep rally in our school, and they turned the lights off. So I had a Gatorade bottle because I was drinking Gatorade, and I popped it in the back of her head, and then the lights came on, and she's just looking like, I'm just like, what you gonna do? Like, let's go. So she's just basically harassing me about her boyfriend. So let's fast forward. We're in 10th grade now, and me and my ex has geometry together, right? And so, mind you, I've had the same number that I have to this day since 10th grade, and I've never changed it. So he texted me from his number, and I had deleted his number, so I didn't know it like that. So I was like, who is this? And he was like, it's John. I was like, oh, what do you want? He was like, I miss you. And I'm like, I don't miss you. Like, I'm cussing him out. I'm like, whatever. Like, stop texting my phone. Leave me alone. He was like, I got to tell you something. I'm like, what do you got to tell me? He was like, I really miss you and I want to be with you and I'm sorry we messed up and stuff. And then I texted him and I was like, do you not understand that I'm gay? Like, I don't want to be with you. I tested the waters and I figured it out. You're not what I want. No, end of discussion. So I guess for some reason he went and told his girl that I was texting him this and that. So the girl caught up with me in the hallway talking about, I told you to leave my man alone. He showed me the messages, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bitch, if he showed you the messages, then clearly you should have seen that I didn't want your nigga. Like, I told him up front I didn't want him. So why are you coming to my face? Like, why are you coming up to me? Like, why? So fast forward, it's the summertime now. It's July. So I'm hanging out with another friend, and I'm going to call him Jacob. So I'm hanging out with Jacob, and it's 4th of July, and I'm hanging out with Jacob. We're drinking, having fun, popping popcorn, and popping firecrackers on the east side. So we just chilling. We doing what black kids do on the east side in the hood. Like, we doing us. And I was with my cousin, China. I'm going to call her China. And so Me, China, Jacob, and then this car roll up. And guess who pops out the car? John. So I'm like, Jacob, why is John here? Like, why is John, like, why? I didn't know he was coming over, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever. So John gonna come up to me and was like, I'm sorry for what my girlfriend did, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Could you forgive me? So I'm feeling, I think it's because I was drunk. Because, at that time, you're underage and I couldn't hold my liquor. So I'm just like, it's cool. We can be friends, whatever. So we cool. We all talking. Me, John, Jacob, and my cousin China. We all talking, drinking, being cool. Being cool, like we all cool. So his phone starts ringing. John's phone starts ringing, and John picks it up. It's his girlfriend. And so I'm talking to Jacob and China in the background, and all I hear is her voice, "Are you with that bitch?" Blah, 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 blah. And I heard it. So I'm like, "Can I see your phone?" And he's like, "No." So I snatch it. And I said, "Bitch, you got one more time to call me a bitch, square up. Boy, that's why your niggas over here with me and not you." Girl, she must have went left. Didn't do nothing, though. Didn't do nothing. So a couple months later, no, not a couple months later, a couple, no, a month, yeah, a month later, because it was like 4 to 6 weeks that had passed. It's me, Jacob, and John. And we just hanging out, being chill. And at this time, I had really forgiven John for everything, and we was cool as friends. The only problem is his girlfriend didn't like us being friends because for some reason, I don't know why, she didn't understand the gay part, but she just thought I wanted her man. So one day I'm at home, and John sends me a message through Kick. And that's when Kick was popping. That's when everybody was on Kick. That's when every class had a Kick group, everything, all that. So he was like, I lied about saying that I was gay. And I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, I'm not gay. And I'm like, okay, cool. Then he goes send another message back, and he's like, okay, I'm lying. I am gay. So I'm like, okay, dude, what is it? Are you gay or are you not gay? Like, what is it? And he was like, I'm gay, but I don't know how to feel about it. I said, so do you mean you're bisexual? Because you like girls. He was like, no, I'm really with her because I just wanted to be with somebody and because my dad wants me to have a girlfriend. So I'm just with her because of the situation. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, why are you telling me? He was like, well, because you're gay. And at this time, I had my first girlfriend named Lauren. We're gonna go with Lauren. And I was dating Lauren and stuff, so he knew about Lauren. He was like, well, you got a girlfriend and you're living your life and you're being happy and stuff. So I want to feel happy too, and I want to stop lying to everybody. So I'm like, cool, when are you gonna tell your girlfriend? He's like, I don't know. I was like, okay. I said, you should at least try to tell her. He's like, I will when I feel the time is right. So come to find out, we're in class and John tells me he likes Jacob. And I'm like, you like Jacob? And he's like, yeah, I want to have sex with Jacob, but I don't know how to say it. So I'm like, okay, I got you. So I go up to Jacob, I'm like, Jacob, John wants to have sex with you. And he's like, what you mean he want to have sex with me? And Jacob is a gay guy. So he's like, oh, nah, he don't want to have sex with me. And he's like, nah, for real, do you want to have sex with me? And I'm like, yeah. And so he's like, what size is his dick? And I'm like, he got a pretty nice size penis. I was like, it's really nice. It's a good, decent size. I was like, it's a good 9.5 inches. It's good. It's good. So he was like, okay. And so, y'all, they text me. Let me tell y'all, this is going to sound so weird. But I used to watch gay porn, as in male on male. And so I had always been, like, interested in seeing two guys actually have sex. So one day, after school, Jacob and John, and this is when John got his first car, they were like, we're about to go have sex in an abandoned house. And I'm like, can I come and see? Can I come and watch y'all? And they're like, I guess, yeah. Now, y'all remind y'all I was young and dumb, so don't judge me. But I did go watch. They told me not to record, but I've always been a journalist, and I've always been that girl. So I recorded it. And I got caught towards the end because the flash went off. And that's when they were like, did you record? Did you record? I was like, no, no, I was just taking a selfie. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm trying to lie. And it's like, when you take a selfie, why would your flash go off? But they took it. They was dumb too. They're just like, oh, okay. So I saved the video. So John ended up telling his girlfriend that I was texting him all type of nights and I was doing this and that and that I wanted him back. So I was like, oh, John, we just made up our friendship. We just got cool and stuff. And you gonna go tell your girlfriend that? And now your girlfriend steadily in my inbox steadily come for me? I said, oh no, I got you. I said, don't talk to me ever again. I got you. So what I did was I Facebook messaged his girlfriend. I said, your boyfriend is gay. She gonna say, no, he's not. No, he's not. And I said, he is gay and he slept with Jacob. And she's like, no, you're a liar. You just mad because you can't have him back, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, bet. Girl, I sent the pictures. I sent the videos. I sent all of it. Girl, why did she block me? Y'all, why did she block me? She blocked me. And that was in 2012, no, 2013. So I'm like, yeah, now what? I bet you won't come up to me in school no more. She transferred schools. I never saw her again until, wait, let me not lie. I saw her like 2 years after graduation in 2016 when I was in the city. She was working at a KFC and she was just looking at me and I was just like, and let me mind y'all, to this day, 2019, they're still together. They're engaged. And it's so sad because the girl is so depressed. Not depressed. I mean, she's so desperate that she ended up buying him a dildo. So that she could penetrate him so he wouldn't cheat on her with other dudes. And I'm like, are you serious? And let me tell y'all something else, boo. Last week, she sent me a friend request on Facebook. And I'm thinking, I'm like, it's been like a good 6 years. Why do you want to talk to me? And she's still sitting in my inbox because I'm like, I'm not about to answer you because what do you want? Like, we don't like each other. Like, you constantly saying, I want your man that you're engaged with, but you have to have sex with him like you're a man. Like, does he even penetrate you? That's what I be wanting to know. And I'm thinking about, should I upload the video? Because thanks to Google Photos, they save every picture and every video. And I still have the videos and I still have the pictures. So I don't know. I may post the video, but blur out their faces. And I may post the messages. I don't know right now. I just have to think about it. But yes, because I don't want nobody to think I'm lying. Because I got proof, boo. I'm the type of chick that I keep everything. I screenshot everything and I back it up to Google Photos. And then I delete them out of my iCloud. But they never delete from Google. So I have messages from 2012 when I had an Android. Okay, honey? So did you hear that? So yes, so that is the tea, girls. When a girl tells you, or when multiple people tell you that your nigga is gay, girls, your nigga may be gay. So don't cut them off. Think about it. Text your nigga. There's certain things that your nigga gonna do that ain't straight, okay? But remember, guys, to do 3 things. That's like, comment, and subscribe. No, actually do 4 things. Click that bell so you know when I post. I'm assuming that's the reason why y'all not watching, because y'all don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know. Go ahead, click that bell so you can be notified every time I post something. And I'm coming back with more tea, more juice, more everything. So just stay tuned. Remember to always be yourself no matter what. And remember, I love you. And if you always need a friend, you can inbox me. I'm leaving my social media down in the description below. Blah. So yeah, that's the end of this. All right.